hey buddy, this tower that you're looking at right now can do more DPS than accelerator. I'm not even joking. They just buffed Crook Boss again. This is like its third or fourth time. And I'm just going to do toy board. Let's go. They also changed up some consumables. So now there's different times for them to recharge. The damage flag is only does 20% damage buff now, which is a lot less than it used to. Okay, I'm going to start with Trapper. But since the video is about the golden Crook Boss in particular, I mean, this kind of encompasses the Crook Boss as well, but mainly the golden Crook Boss. This guy right now costs $800 to place down. It does 4 damage a shot. It has a little over 4 DPS, and this is its range, which actually is pretty dang big. Since it's 800, I have to defend here with a different tower. I picked Trapper, and I'll farm in the meantime while I'm saving for it. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Trapper is like the best early game tower. I'm not even joking. For $500, it's taking care of every single one of these early game enemies. But there we go. Now we have the money for going Crook Boss, and I think I'm just gonna start with it right here. So 50 seconds to get its first little guard to spawn. Right now, I'm gonna just set it on strongest because I mean I can just let him go through and get killed by the Trapper here. And by the looks of it, I mean, yeah, this is pretty strong. It two-shots these abnormals. It might kind of struggle in quad games where the enemies have more than 8 HP, but here we go. I got an upgrade. Now does 6 damage a shot. That is considerably more DPS. Now, how did this fare with Golden Soldier? Golden Soldier would be a lot cheaper, and I think it would be doing close DPS. So, from what I'm seeing right now, Golden Crook Boss, not much of an incentive to use it, but again, this is the big reason that it's separated from Golden Soldier. Let's upgrade Trapper here. As I was saying, the guard is what really sets them apart, because right now, for the price, this isn't that much better than Gold Soldier. But when you factor in the guard, let me just look at its stats real quick. Hopefully the stats are updated. This thing does almost 6 DPS. It's like a little over 5, which it's fine. I mean, considering the range it has, it's actually not even that bad. Now Fallen Squire's coming. Let's get Normie. This guy now does 10 damage a shot, has hidden and flying detection, which is just going to make it absolutely, the Gold Soldier counter there. And as for this Fallen Squire, for $2,800, this thing almost, yeah, fully kills it off alone. Now here's a good example of its damage potential, where you have the main guy and its little goon attacking. It actually spawns 2 pistol goons at normie level, which I think that brings its damage cap to like, oh yeah, that's a lot of DPS. That might be like 20 or even more DPS, which for $2,800, that's really good value. Now the goated Trapper here is of course going to prevent me from losing any lives to those. And there's hidden this next round. Can I afford hidden detection on the Crook Boss? I mean, I make $2,000. I don't know, 150 more. I might have to get a whole nother Trapper just for hiddens. Also, this is underwhelming. I mean, $2,800, and it's letting this much stuff leak. I feel like I would have been doing better with some different towers, but it's whatever. And actually, I'll have exactly 6K. Yeah, $7 to spare. Now this, I believe, has a really high DPS. I mean, this is over 50. So I'm just looking forward to absolutely annihilating Fallen Squire and having no trouble whatsoever with these Fallen Souls. Now notice to stop attacking to spawn these pistol goons. And these look like they're just as good as the previous level, which that's kind of weird. I would have thought they'd be better. That's because it has a second Q. It spawned the weak ones. It has stronger ones. The goons do have hidden detection, though. That's pretty nice. I mean, I think they've already had it, so it's not like that's some new change. But this level is making a huge difference. Like, I went from needing my Trapper to survive to now not even, like, having to worry about stuff getting through the front. Here's the pistol goon. This guy's ridiculous. What? That's like a whole extra half of this Crook Boss right there. And by that, I mean that's like another... How much DPS is that? 25 DPS with hidden detection and really good range. I mean, yeah, this range is bigger than the Crook Boss itself. And it has 125 HP. That is like, a tank has 500. So this guy's like a quarter of a tank. Actually, he's exactly a quarter of a tank. And here comes another one. So if you give this guy a good map, I mean, he's going to be performing pretty dang well. Pistol goons, though, they're kind of obsolete. Like, they're not doing that much. And things are a little scary. I mean, I'm hoping I won't have to, like, skip and have to get a Trapper, but I might. So I'm out of traps. When is the next Tommy Crook spawning? Not soon. Here's the Tommy Crook. Oh, wait, Tommy Crook is actually going to Wait, is it gonna say... It just saved me. That was incredible. Let's just get a second one of these crook bosses, because there's no way that if that's how much I just struggled, that I'll be fine against a necromancer. I just need this. Now I gotta hope that the single target DPS will overpower the hordes that the necromancer spawns, and I think we will. I mean, yeah, we're doing really good damage. These two guys over 100 DPS here. That's what we like to see. Okay, pretty good. Now, by the way, crook boss is the only thing in my loadout that has flying detection, as you can see right here, the little wing. So that's another thing that we're actively testing, whether this thing can serve as a flying detection well or not. And there's two of these Tommy crooks, which, I mean, that's an extra... Wait, why... I guess they're all called pistol goons, because these are named pistol goons and the weak ones are named pistol goons. I don't know why. It's getting a little scary. I'm gonna get a couple... Can I get level 2 trappers here just for some splash damage? They should make up for the lack of crowd control that these crooks have. So come on, trappers, shoot it. Yeah, okay. Trappers, if you know how to use it, the tower's like absolutely incredible. I'm gonna get a commander here, and then I'm gonna get another Tommy Crook, because this wave, it's not something to be messed with. It's like, this is one of the hardest waves in Fallen mode, so I'm just gonna use the ability now, and hopefully we don't let, like, the strongest Fallens in history leak, like this. 450 HP Fallen. Thankfully, I got, these goons here and this trapper. But yeah, we survive. Okay, max farms on wave 19. That's pretty good pace. Now what I want to do is get the rest of my Tommy crooks. So let's get one here. Let's start working on this one. Trappers are going to have a really nice time here. Let's see if I can capture... Oh my, that was over 200 damage from just level 2 trapper. I get the last of my commanders as well, just so I can start chaining. And oh my goodness, that DPS is crazy. And yeah, just continue getting the rest. Oh, only 5 crook bosses. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. I'm gonna start skipping a bunch now, just so that I can get all these crooks like hoarded or clustered up, because I don't want them getting wasted. Because stacking pistol goons like this is actually how you get the most DPS out of this guy. Now I'm gonna get a max level one who is doing... Oh my, that DPS is can I do the math on that? 285 DPS, ladies and gentlemen, on just the crook boss. If you factor in his goons, I don't know, his strong goons, I believe. I don't even know how much DPS they do. I'm gonna try and see. Is this the max one? I think. Yeah, so there's a max one here that does... Oh, 120 DPS. So, crook boss is now officially the highest DPS tower if you account for its spawns. And you can see that. Actually, that thing just got absolutely shredded. This right here is like the closest you can get to a proper mercenary base stack, which is like the highest DPS in TDS that you can physically achieve. Also, let's get a max trapper here, so we get some quicker traps thrown out, because I really want to kill this stuff before it has time to mow down all of my goons. Here comes Fallen Shield. This guy is a pretty good test of DPS, so let's see what we're capable of doing to him. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Also, thanks to the trappers, because they add like an extra over 100 DPS actually. You can see how the trapper's glitched and just throwing way more traps than it should be. So as this guy just runs over there, yeah, he just blows up the whole track. As a matter of fact, I want a bear trapper over here, just so that we can get some of those going while we're maxing out our crook bosses. And there we go. That's 5 max level crook bosses. Keep in mind, there are only flying detection. So, if we can wipe all of the flying... Oh my... Instantly. They instantly... Well, I mean, to be fair, this is like almost 1,500 DPS worth of just the crook boss tower alone, not even its minions. So, it kind of makes sense why the flying enemies just get, like, wiped off the face of this earth. Bodyguard kind of pushed up a little. I'm going to max my commanders. Now we're always going to be getting peak DPS, and I think... Yeah, probably going to go for like 2 more trappers here. Set them on random targeting just so we're blowing everything up. As a matter of fact, all of these should be on random. Yeah. So, okay. The trappers aren't joking around. Why does this trapper have almost as much damage as this max level gold crook boss? This guy just has 28k damage. This guy's 35k. Okay, well, this guy's getting ahead now, but I'm still surprised. Of course... just have to get accelerator because that's what my main DPS is. What I have to say about Crook Boss so far is it works. I mean, it fits in a loadout. Now, is it better than Golden Soldier? That's debatable. The Golden Soldier is a lot cheaper to get the early game job done, but this stays good even up until now, up until late game. So to an extent, Golden Crook Boss does, in fact, beat out Golden Soldier, which I would call in the same department because, you know, Golden Scout's supposed to be exclusively early game. Golden Soldier is supposed to kind of be, you know, the hidden detection, flying detection kind of thing, the multi-purpose guy. And by all means, aside from this being a little bit weak early game, I think it's a really good, like, bridge between an early game and mid-game / late game tower. I like it. All my Golden Crooks got stunned just now, which is pretty bad because now we're leaking some of these Fallen Seraphs, and I'm hoping that... Okay, hold on. Well, I need to clutch up here. Actually, I didn't have to do it like that. I could have spawned my APCs. Oh my god. Can I please get it back? Okay, yeah, I can get it back. I'm just gonna spawn out the APCs because I think we need them for this honor guard and accelerators plus... Wow, accelerator really has fallen off. I have 5 max level accelerators and they just really got beaten up by that honor guard like pretty badly. I wonder if I can put another trapper. Okay, only 7. That's all 8 of my accelerators. Now let's compare. I think this was the first max one I placed down, and it currently has 39,000 damage on it. Let's compare to the Crook Bosses, which are chilling at 78k. What? Why is this one only got 12k? I think it could potentially be glitched, because this one has 117k, which... that's just so much more. The things are a little bit problematic. I might have to send out an APC. But actually, these goons are shooting this Fallen Angel, even though it doesn't say they have flying detection. So guys, that's a secret buff this thing has. I'm going to sell all my farms because I don't need them anymore. I literally can't place anything else. And Fallen Shield, okay. Yeah, I think we'll be okay now. Let's do a damage check on Trapper. 86k on this one? Wait, that's more than some of these Golden Crook... huh? Yo, fellow viewers, I'm sorry to announce, but despite this being like the 4th or 5th buff, by the way, this thing has like 300 DPS with a commander buff. Despite that, this freaking little trapper dude, like, is keeping up. And it's done better than all of the accelerators. Now, of course, I've had these accelerators for less time, but wow, dude. Trapper is more of a star of the show than all of these other guys, bro. Okay, these Crook Bosses, though, all approaching on 100k DPS. I'm at damage down. 100k DPS would be pretty nice. Oh, no. This is bad. This is bad. Corrupted Fallen. Okay, it's not bad. Too bad, though, because... Well, not only do we spawn the stuff out, the accelerators actually have range here. So as we are here now on the last wave, trying to see whether we can beat the Fallen King or not using Golden Crook Boss, I think it's time I give you some of my conclusions, some thoughts on this tower. I'm going to say it's better than Golden Soldier. If you pair this with Trapper, honestly, you've got a defense that'll work on, like, even the hardest maps in the game. Now it's time to see here if we can actually even defeat the Fallen King, because... I don't know. I feel like Accelerator was a mistake. Like, the Accelerator is stunned almost constantly. I don't know. Okay. I'm rebuying Commander so that I can pop the ability. I'm going to rebuy a Crook Boss back here. And another Crook Boss back. Oh, okay. I'm just going to lose. Honestly, it's probably just an Accelerator issue. But Golden Crook Boss, use it. It's good. Early game / mid game tower of choice now for sure. Especially on the easier modes that aren't Fallen anyways, because now I've showed you this. You better like, subscribe, use star code E, and I'll see ya.